Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Scott and this is from Iowa to Arizona. So we are back. It is time for 2025 Indy cards. 20 packs, 8 cards per pack. I really loved opening up last year's and I really got that big hit. That one box was just absolutely crazy. It had like 8 autographs in it. Like one card had 4 autos in it. It was just absolutely insane. So, but we are back and we are looking for some good cards. So, I love the Indy series. I always watch the Daytona 500. I like that race. And then the Coca-Cola 600 right after that. It sucks that Larson ended up wrecking out of both, but you know, it is what it is. So let's see what we get here. So I might order a few more. I got a couple hanger boxes as well to open up later. So, but I wanted to get to the hobby first. Hey, it's Nashville. So we got a box topper of Nashville Super Speedway. That's pretty cool. Ah, it's a postcard type of thing. That's cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's get the packs out. And then we got a card down below here again. So let's see what we got. Scott McLaughlin. So I felt bad for him on the warm-up lap. He wiped out. I mean, that had to really suck. All that work, like a month's worth of work, all down the drain. But he is one of my favorite drivers besides Scott Dixon. So that's pretty cool. I like that card. All right, let's see what... I can't remember if these were easy to open. No, they were difficult to open. So let's see what the new cards look like. Pretty excited to have these back. Excited to have racing back, you know. So every once in a while I'll get Indy, or not Indy, F1 cards. But not as often. I do like to watch a lot of F1 racing, but I really like to watch more Indy and NASCAR. So, and 𝗬𝗧. I love 𝗬𝗧. Road racing, that's just a blast to watch. All right, so let's see what they look like. So, All right, there. I also figured out how to open the packs. All right, so we'll start with this big pile here. Let's see what we got. Catherine, Colton. What's this? Who's that again? Scott Dixon. So that's pretty cool. Wrong pile yet again, dude. So I do like that. That's pretty cool. Team Penske. That's pretty cool. 𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Dang it, Batman. I keep missing my pile. It's a pass. Pit pass. Not numbered. Soda. Longstrom. 𝗬𝗦𝗏𝗧𝗏. Ryan Hunter Ray. Will Power. Oh, that's cool. Is that McLaughlin? No, Chris Owens. Tristan, Marco Andretti. Sucks that he crashed out of Indy. 𝗬𝗦𝗏𝗧𝗏. Scott Dixon again. 𝗬𝗦𝗏𝗧𝗏. Notice one thing, that there's a lot less numbered. That's one thing I've been noticing. So, put that there. Christian, Will Power, Luca, Connor Daly, Pato Award, Joseph McLaughlin, Joseph Newgarden, and Scott McLaughlin. Another 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏. Oh, helmet. Marcus Armstrong. Helmet hardware. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. David. Pato Award. David. Kyle Colton Scott. McLaughlin. Ohio. Hey, there. That's pretty awesome. Kyle Larson. So he's my favorite NASCAR driver. And I was rooting for him for the Indies, but didn't turn out too hot. Connor Daly, Scott Dixon, Kyle Larson again. Put that over there. Team Penske, Alex Perlow. I always get his last name. I always butcher his last name. Will Power, Joseph Newgarden, Scott McLaughlin, Alex Perlow, if I'm saying that right, I can't remember. 𝗬𝗦𝗏𝗧𝗏, Dixon, Joseph Newgarden, Ryan Hunter Ray, Tom, and we got our next auto, 34 out of 75. That's pretty cool. Santana Ferrucci. So, signature series, Santana Ferrucci. I think I'm saying his last name right. I'm trying to remember back to when I watched it and trying to remember how to pronounce it. Toby, Pato, McLaughlin, Marcus Armstrong. I like that around there. That's pretty cool. Dale Coyne Racing, VK, Jacob. It's pretty cool too. All right, let's get into here. Let's see, Kyle Larson again. Let's go this way. Christian, Felix Rosenquist, Fittipaldi. There we go. We got a number to get now. Ryan Hunter Ray out of 99. Pretty cool. Rookie of the Year. That's interesting. Kyle Larson. Keep that one. McLaughlin. Oh, man. Did he? Yeah, I was thinking last year that Rahal. I was trying to think of what. Sorry about that. Graham Rahal right there. Ed Carpenter. Another Scott Dixon. I'll move that over there. Joseph Newgarden. Kyle, Stingray, Alex. Stingray Rob, that's pretty cool. And a Stingray. Helmet Hardware of Catherine. Rossi, Marcus, Catherine again. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Chris Owens, that's a cool card. Pit Pass, Pit Pass of Kyle Larson. Definitely keep that. Let's see. Elio, Jack, Nolan, Dale Coyne Racing. Then we got another one, Kyle Kirkwood. Toby, Catherine again, Ed Carpenter, Will Power. And here's another auto right here. That's pretty cool. Fittipaldi. That's cool. Signature Series auto. So we got pretty good autos out of here. Scott Dixon, Stingray, Alex. And our last little pile, we got Dixon, Power, Alex, Pedal Ward. We got Marcus Erickson. Then we got a numbered Joseph, Will, and Scott. That's pretty cool. Kyle, Alexander, Fittipaldi, Marco Andretti, Nolan. That's cool. Roman, Grosjean, Will Power, Ed Carpenter, Pedal Ward. That's pretty cool. Joseph Newgarden. No, Joe, that looked like Newgarden. I guess because I seen here. Yeah. I thought that was Newgarden with that right there at first, but nope. And then Pit Pass of Marcus Armstrong. Yeah, not too shabby here. There's a lot of cool cards. There's a lot of color and stuff, different cool looking cards. I really like the checkered flag around it. That's pretty cool effect. I really like the helmet ones. Those are cool. So I got a couple numbered as well. So Kyle Larson, that's my favorite right there. Yeah, Joseph Newgarden. Then our other numbered. Yeah, anything with Larson on it, I'm keeping definitely. Team Penske. So, yeah. So, I think I'm going to have to order more. So, then our signatures, 3 pretty awesome signatures, if I do say so. We got Fittipaldi, 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗓𝗡. I might be butchering that last name. Scott McLaughlin, my favorite, one of my favorite drivers. So that is it. So yeah, pretty fun. I definitely think I will be getting some more. I have the hangers to open, but I think I'm going to order some more hobbies from Parkside Cards. So that is it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one. Have a great week. And I will talk to you later. Bye.